back with another sugar-free review. Got a couple Kizers here, but we don't need to check out both boxes. So we'll just check out one. This is from the Bladesmith line. And we're checking out the Ara. Pretty cool stuff. Get a little bag. I kind of miss their zipper pouches, to be honest. Some paperwork, microfiber cloth, a sticker, and extra hardware. Here we go. There's one. Two. Why have one when you can have two? Yeah. This is designed by Paul Munko and Jonathan Stiles. You might recognize those names. They're two prominent Kizer designers. For instance, Mystic is Munko, and the super popular Militaws, Jonathan Stiles. Stiles has got several designs for Kizer. Let's go over the prices. There's 4 different versions. They range from $159, which is this one, on up to $299, which is the Damascus one. This one is $199. The two we'll be looking at are S45VN. 3 out of the 4 are S45, except for the super premium one. I think it's Crewwear. You got a 3.09 inch S45VN blade. Kind of a drop point harpoon. Just a little bit of a harpoon. This one's got a hand rubbed satin blade. Looks very good. Flat grind. This one has, appears to be bead blasted. On their website they put bubble stonewashed. Not sure what that means, but definitely looks like a bead blast to me. 60 to 61 on the HRC for the S45. Blade thickness 2.8 millimeters or 0.11 inches. Let's check out the factory edge on these Aras. Purple one. It's sharp, a little toothy. This one might be a little bit sharper. Both have a good factory edge, but this one was definitely a little bit sharper. Overall length is 7.07 inches. A little bit on the smaller side. You'll either love that or you won't. Let's compare it to some other knives. Got the mini Militaws, Jonathan Stiles. A little bit smaller. Regular Militaws. As you can see, quite a bit of difference. Got Paul Munko's Mini Mystic, which is still bigger. And then the Kizer Drop Bear, the original Drop Bear. It is close, but seems to be a little bigger. Lastly, Kizer Feuille. It's almost a perfect comparison if you got that knife. On your handle, 3.98 inches, 0.50 inches wide. And a little bit different on your weight. 3.1 ounces and 3.45 ounces because it's got titanium inlays. T8 on your hardware all the way around. And of course, titanium clip. Goes in and out of the pocket very well. Nicely done clip. Might scratch up your inlay a little bit, but it'll be hidden. Now the handles, of course, it's not contoured, or is it? One second. Looks like it might be the ever so slightest contour. It looks flat, honestly, but seems to be a little bit there. Anyways, titanium. You got PVD on this one. Some kind of blasted finish on this one. And of course, inlay. This one looks like crystallized titanium, purple anodized. This is not fat carbon or camel carbon. It's just gold flake carbon fiber. But I do love how they match the back spacer and the pivot collar. It's very cool. Love to see that. Nobody ever does carbon back spacers except for me. So this is the first, at least, that I've seen. Liner lock. I probably should have grabbed this one for that. Really good access. No chamfer or nothing on the lock bar. Not inset liners. Sandwich style. Not sure why they did that. Maybe to save a little bit of money. Make the price a little bit lower. Yeah, your only deployment is the hole. I would have loved to have seen a front flipper. Good action, as always. Solid lockup, no play. As I mentioned already, you've got backspacer matching with the lanyard pin. No rattle. Looks like a decent sharpening tool and plunge grind. You should be able to sharpen it without any problems. Comfort wise, definitely a small knife. If you have big hands, the end of your hand's going to be off of it. I have a large size glove. I'm just barely fitting on here. You do have some jimping right here. No real hot spots. Feels good in the hand. Just really wish it was a little bit bigger. Dislikes on the knife. Like I said, love to see it like a 1/2 inch to 1 inch bigger. Love to see a front flipper, but no real complaints over style or build quality. I'm sure everyone's wanting to know about the inlays. I'm sure you can switch them over, but let's pop one off real quick. A little bit different than the Militaws because it did not have it wasn't a liner lock. At least the premium version wasn't. Back of it, just normal inlay, no weird skeletonization like they got on the budget Militaws. So yeah, they should fit. That's about all I got for this video. I'll have these linked down below if you want to check them out. Definitely a cool knife. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a like and a comment, and I'll see you on the next one.